Don't you love it when you plant something and it immediately starts taking off? So this is one of my mule palms, and I had this one in a pot, and it was actually starting to grow pretty well in the pot I had in my front yard, and I decided to just go ahead and plant it. I have another one planted. The first one I planted last year is in full blazing sun, and it seems to kind of be slow growing. I think it actually might be a little hot for it. I know that sounds weird, but this one I planted, oh, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago or something like that. And this one gets, I would say, part sun, and it is taking off. So when I first put it in, the newest frond, it burnt, the tips burnt. And I was kind of surprised because I had this in the front where it was getting sun, but in this spot it gets, I guess it gets a little more late afternoon sun. So that's what happened. But after that, the new frond that it pushed looked good. You know, it's looking good. And then look at this, we got 2 more in the tank coming out. You can kind of see there's one there and one there. So really thin trunk to this one, very kind of plumose, I guess you could is the term, but it is growing quite well, better than the one in the front. And I think because it's just not getting cooked all day long, because it gets a bit of a break in the, well, I guess it would be probably late afternoon, early evening. Earlier in the year it got sun until about 7 o'clock, but part sun seems to be the best. And back here the soil is a little bit, well, not a little bit, there's clay in here. It's been amended, but there is clay in here, and I know that it retains the moisture, whereas the one I have in the front is actually more in sandy soil. I did amend it, but it does not hold on to moisture. So the one in the front I water frequently. This one I have not been, but so far this one is easily outpacing the one that's been in the ground for almost a year and a half. So just a little bit of burn in the first, you know, week or so, but we're doing pretty good. So this mule palm, if you're unfamiliar, it is a hybrid palm, and the parent species it's a Butia. I don't know which Butia. I'm assuming it's odorata, but this is Butia crossed with a queen palm, Cyagrus romans-offiana. What zone is it hardy to? Kind of depends on where you are. I have seen photos of some big ones in high into zone 7 in the southeast. I've seen it in zone 7A with a little bit of help in the winter. I'm in 8B, but I am more wet. The other one in the front did go through last winter fine, and it was smaller than this. So I expect that these should be okay. I know there's a person down, I can't remember if they're near Eugene or Roseburg, and they have quite a large one, and it's been in the ground 7 years, and 5 years back we had a pretty bad winter. So this is the mule palm, and it's looking good, actually. Like it's actually starting to look like something. So I'm hoping that in this kind of area here that this will kind of grow up and throw a bit of a canopy, because that little hot afternoon sun comes through here and we can't sit on our deck. So I gotta take that thing off the eucalyptus that was just bent over by the ice. Anyway, mule palm in Oregon, the second one, and this one is growing with a vengeance.